Good morning, everyone. David back here today with another video. Me and Stacy are up. We've actually, it's about 7 o'clock here in Texas, a little after 7 here in Texas. We got a little bit to do today, so we're going to jump on our workout early. And I figured I would get on here and kind of talk about supplements and some of the ways that I, A, start my day, and B, start my workout. So we'll do that. First thing I want to talk about is this. Now, this is a brand that I found at a Whole Foods store. I was running low, and I was like, hey, I'll just go ahead and take it. But this is a probiotic that I take every day. Helps with digestion and such. This has 10 billion CFUs. That's how they judge the probiotic. So this is kind of they can get as high as 50. So this is on the lower end, but it works really well. But it helps to support digestion and such. Me personally, I have certain digestive conditions that this helps with, so I do take this, but I do highly encourage everyone takes this. There's a lot of research out there that talks about your stomach and how, you know, having the right balance of probiotics and everything like that helps in the overall weight loss and overall just well-being of a person. So I encourage anybody who wants to take it. Like I said, this one right here I got from Whole Foods. You can find quality probiotics anywhere. You can find them at GNC, you can find them at Walmart, you can find them at Target, just about any store out there that has a health section or has a medicine section will have probiotics, and the majority of them are good. This one in particular is 365. Like I said, is the Whole Foods brand. I know there's a Flora out there has a good brand. GNC's brand of probiotic is really good. Advocare has a good probiotic. I know I have a couple friends who do Plexus, and Plexus bases its whole self on gut health and everything like that. So, you know, all these are really really good to help with your pre and probiotic intake and your gut health and everything like that. So, like I said, this one I take once daily. Start my day. Another thing I take, and this is just the one I personally take. This is the fish oils, the Omega Plex from Advocare. This is just your fish oils. I take 2 of these a day. Now, there's that. I've taken the GNC triple strength fish oil. That is a really good one. Again, this is a place where you can look just about anywhere. They'll have you kind of have to watch out a little bit because some of these fish oils have some additives to it. And of course, if you are allergic to any sort of shellfish, no, you need to stay away from this. But what fish oil does is it gives you it's a good source of DHA and stuff, and that just helps with it helps with brain health, especially early on. If any of you have had kids or mothers, you know that a lot of times they talk about in the development, especially if you're nursing, to eat like tuna and stuff like that to raise your levels, and that helps with the baby and everything like that. So there's that. It's just your omega-3 fatty acids. But the other thing is it's also very good for heart health. It has properties that help with blood pressure, that can help to lower your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol, stuff like that. So it's very, very good for your heart as well. So you know, with me getting closer to 40, I really started jumping into that. And like I said, you don't have to take the Advocare one. There's everybody out there just about has some sort of fish oil complex, and a lot of them are really, really good. And like I've used the GNC brand before, and that's been amazing as well. The GNC brand, at least the one I did, was a 1 a day type one. So you can take that as well. Just kind of pick look at it. And like I said, if you're allergic to shellfish, you need to stay away from it. There are other ways, other methods you can go about getting omega-3s without taking fish oils. Okay, next thing I have is in this container right here. This beautiful substance is another brand from Advocare. This is the Spark. This is like a vitamin energy drink. And this is just the one that I choose. Again, Plexus has its own. I believe got a couple friends who do Isogenics. They have their own. You can get a good pre-workout, and this is kind of what I use this for. This one is more of a kind of almost a replacement for your coffee, especially if you drink a lot of coffee. This will kind of replace that. But I'm using it also as a pre-workout. You can get a good pre-workout from GNC, something called Cardio Cuts. It's not real high end as far as it doesn't have a whole lot of stuff that's going to make you real jittery, which is kind of the problem with pre-workouts for anybody who's just not in the gym for a couple hours a day. So this will help you. And like I said, the Cardio Cuts is really good. And somebody decided to bless us again. Say hi, Rosie.
Hi.
There you go. But this is what I do. And this one, whether I'm working out or not, I'll start my day off with a Spark. Kind of replace my caffeinated coffee. Not really high in sugar, so you don't have to worry about that. Low in calories. Good stuff. And then finally, this is the last thing I have for my workout. This is strictly for my workouts. This is Hydra Charge by Caged Muscle. I've just recently found Caged Muscle. This is another company out there. They do BCAAs and proteins, and they do this thing called Hydra Charge, which is basically like a Gatorade just without the sugars. Of course, Advocare has the Rehydrate. That's the same exact thing. And even Gatorade has kind of come out with the lower or zero sugars, and they're not bad. They don't taste bad. They do have some extra added stuff. It's just kind of your preference. We've tried to go a little bit more natural in it, which is why I prefer the Hydra Charge to some of the other stuff. But you know, the Gatorade Zeros are not bad. The Powerades, they have the same. They have like a Powerade Zero or something like that. It's not bad, and it's good to keep you hydrated. It gives you your electrolytes, which is needed while you're working out. Water is great. But if you're not replenishing your electrolytes in some way, this would be a good way to do that during your workout. So that's just quick what I wanted to get on, kind of show you some of the stuff I do. Me and Stacey are going to get a workout in, and we might go ahead and post a video on that. If not, we're probably going to post workout videos later. We are going to have a video later of a meal that we're going to prepare. We're heading to her dad's today, so we're going to have to make something in a slow cooker. But we have discovered this wonderful way to make chili that incorporates a lot of good stuff, and the kids love it and don't even know what they're eating. It's great. But we'll jump on. We'll show you that. We'll show you why it's good. And here's an important note. We sometimes substitute ground turkey, which I don't think we have any now. But we do use 93% lean ground meat. Now, in this case, with what we got, our local Tom Thumb had, thank you, our local Tom Thumb had a deal on lean ground meat. They were having it for like $3.99 a pound, which is an amazing deal for it. So I stocked up on the 93% lean meat. So that's the type of meat we're going to be using on this, and I'll talk about this more later. But that just kind of goes to show, watch out for your sales ads, because I saw it and I jumped all over that. You just do not see 93% that low very often. So I jumped all over that, stock up when you can on your lean meats. If it's just too expensive, like I said, that's the lowest I've seen it. If it's just too expensive, go with ground turkey. You get with ground turkey, there's not a whole lot of flavor difference if you're making it in like a chili or tacos or something like that. You kind of have to do a little bit more with burgers, but if you're doing it in a chili, if you're doing it in tacos, there's really no difference, and it cuts down a lot of the fat. Of course, you still have to watch out because
I just wrote down my shoe.
I know, I saw. You do have to watch out because there are different fat levels in the turkey. So watch out. Make sure that you're getting a good lean meat when you do that. But we'll be on, show you what we do with our chili, and sometime this weekend or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, we are going to talk about meal prep. So we're going to get our workout in. Y'all have a great morning. Try and get something going. If you need help, like I said, we're going to start posting videos. If you just need help getting started, comment in the video below. We'll help you. Again, if you see the video, subscribe and like, and we'll be back on later. Take care.